There are all kinds of weird and wacky animals out there that most people have never heard of, like a tapir. You may be wondering, what exactly is a tapir? Well, it's a very large mammal with a prehensile nose. Yeah, you heard that right. It has a large nose that can grasp objects. They also have thick lips, short tails, and are about 8 feet long. Now, there are 4 different types of tapirs. There's the Malay tapir, the Brazilian tapir, the Indian tapir, and the mountain tapir, and they're all endangered. The only reason there are so many of them is because humans have hunted them and destroyed their habitat. The name tapir comes from the word tape, which means new in Portuguese. They were named this because when they were first discovered, it was thought that they were an unknown species. However, fossils show us that tapirs have actually been around for 35 million years. They're related to horses and rhinos, but unlike those animals, they've managed to keep their body shape almost unchanged for millions of years. Now, as I mentioned before, one of the most unique features of a tapir is its nose. Not only is it huge, but it's also very flexible. It has 130 more degrees of movement than our hands do. This allows them to use their nose like a fifth limb to reach food that would otherwise be out of reach. They can use it to grasp branches, leaves, fruit, etc., and bring it to their mouths. Because of this, they don't need to rely on their teeth as much as other herbivores do.
Oh.
Their teeth aren't as sharp or strong as a horse or cow, for example. So it's lucky for them that they have such dexterous noses. A tapir's nose isn't just useful for getting food. It also helps them communicate. They can use it to smell each other's urine and pick up pheromones. They also make a lot of different sounds, including snorts, squeals, grunts, and screams. These sounds help them communicate over long distances. Although tapirs have excellent noses, they're actually nearsighted. Their eyes are on the sides of their head, which helps them see predators coming, but it doesn't help them see things up close. So they use their noses to feel around when they're close to things. As far as their diet goes, tapirs are herbivores. They eat leaves, bark, fruit, aquatic plants, and grasses. Each type of tapir has a slightly different diet depending on what's available in their habitat. For example, mountain tapirs eat more bark and aquatic plants, while Malay tapirs eat more fruit. They usually eat for 14 hours a day. Since their digestive system is slow, and they need to eat a lot of food to get the nutrients they need. If you're wondering what a baby tapir is called, the answer is a taplet. Taplets are born with fur and can walk within an hour of being born. They stay with their mothers for about 2 years. During that time, they nurse and learn how to find food and defend themselves. Once they're old enough, they'll leave their mothers and live on their own. Tapirs typically live between 20 and 30 years in the wild, but they can live longer in captivity. Sadly, they're endangered. As I mentioned earlier, humans have hunted them and destroyed their habitat. This has caused their numbers to decline. Because of this, the International Union for Conservation of Nature has listed all 4 types of tapirs as endangered. So what can we do to help them? One of the best things we can do is to raise awareness, as people have never even heard of a tapir, let alone know that they're endangered. Once people know about them, they can make a difference. We can also support organizations that are working to protect tapirs and their habitats. By doing so, we can ensure that these amazing creatures will be around for millions of years to come. So the next time you see a picture of a tapir, you'll know exactly what it is. It's a large mammal with a prehensile nose that's related to horses and rhinos. Tapirs are endangered, but there are things we can do to help them. So let's raise awareness and do our part to protect these amazing animals. Now you need to watch What Does a T-Rex Sound Like? Or check out Why Are There No Zebras in Australia?